turn on Eric Young, so they swerved me by not having a swerve. Or by having a swerve. However you want to do it. Anyway, Nash turned on Eric, gave him a powerbomb. Razor gave him the Razor's Edge with great assistance by Sean Waltman. Yes, Scott Hall needed help getting Eric Young up. He gave him the move, and then they pinned him. There was a point where Waltman tried to get a can of spray paint from under the ring.
That was the real highlight of the match to me.
He could not find it.
The best match in the show was Sean Waltman versus spray paint.
He went for it the first time, and he couldn't find it, and he says, "Where the fuck is it?" right into the camera. And Eric Young, who's his opponent, basically starts beckoning to the other side of the ring. So Waltman goes over there, finds the spray paint. They spray paint it right into Eric Young's face and all over the front of his body. The referee, of course, because it's TNA, doesn't see it. Taz, playing the role, again, of Brian Alvarez, says, and I quote, "Doesn't the referee see the paint on Eric Young's face?" Of course the ref doesn't. He doesn't see Eric Young green. Eric Young gets pinned, and then Waltman went into the ring to find another can of spray paint, could not find it, and then screamed something to the effect of, "Why do they have to hide it?"
I think he said, "God damn it, why the fuck you gotta hide it?"
Yes. Which is a fucking good question.
It's already under the ring.
Oh my God. So he finally found it, sprayed an outline around Young's body. They played a cheap Wolfpack theme. They danced. That was the end of that.
And the band was back together, and the fans all cheered.
Yeah.
They cheered this betrayal and 3 men beating up 1. They're hero EY, by the way.
Yeah.
That is how much heels and faces mean so little in TNA. How little they mean.
This reminds me of a story. I once, in one of the various wacky student films that I did, I had a scene where this girl I was dating got really mad at me and went under the bed and got a baseball bat. And
student film, you say?
Came up swinging. Yeah.
Because it sounds like your life.
It sounds like an old relationship, but no, seriously. But so the idea was, in our house, we had a baseball bat under the bed.
Okay.
In case someone broke in. Now, she put the baseball bat under the bed before we started filming, and so the idea was she was going to get really mad, go under, grab the bat, and come up. I thought, okay, if this were real, which it's supposed to be, it's not supposed to look like we're acting. If this were real, she wouldn't necessarily know right where the baseball bat is. She only knows it's under the bed. So, before we began filming, I moved the bat a little bit. So she got...
You fool!
No, but it worked, because she got really mad, she went under the bed, she had to dig around a bit to find the bat, like you'd really do.
Well, if you're smart and you have a weapon for protection, you're going to keep the weapon handy.
Well, you keep it... I mean, you just put it under the bed, though. You know what I mean?
I don't know what you mean. If you want a weapon on hand to defend yourself, why would you make it hard to get to?
I didn't make it hard to get to. I just made it so she wouldn't immediately just reach under and grab it. I wanted her to have to look for a split second to find it and then grab it.
If you're going to keep a weapon under your bed, why do you want to take a split second to find it? Are you going to say, "Hold on, Mr. Burglar, I'm looking for my bat"? No, you're going to want the bat right where you can get it. I don't understand this.
Vinny, imagine you've got a bed and there's nothing under it.
All right.
Okay, you put a bat under the bed.
Okay.
Okay. Now, the bat's been under there for a year.
Okay.
You have not seen the bat in a year.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. If you're laying on top of the bed, a king-size bed,
mm-hmm.
you're going to immediately, without any hesitation, with your eyes closed, be able to grab the bat.
It's still the only thing under the bed?
Yeah. How are you going to know? Are you going to remember you put it at 18 degrees under the right side of the bed? You know what I mean? You'd have to get off the bed, look under, and grab it. Would you not?
If you've seen it, you said looking around for it. Like, I had this image of someone shuffling boxes around.
No, I just moved it a little bit, so it was not just reach under and grab it.
I still say most of my paranoid friends who do keep weapons under the bed keep them within sight.
If I said, Vince, go grab the Norman Peale book, whatever, off the bookshelf, and you put it there,
I see 400 books in that shelf.
You'd still have to go and you'd have to look for it.
Yeah. If there was one book on the shelf, I would grab it.
Okay, well, maybe there's a lot of stuff under the bed.
Okay, then you should put the bat on the outside so it can be grabbed easily.
But you still don't know where exactly on the outside it is.
Then you're dumb. If you're going to keep... Brian, hang on. Why would you have a weapon if you didn't know right where it was? The only thing in your house that you should know where it is would be a self-defense weapon, right?
It's underneath the bed. You know that.
Where under the bed, though?
Underneath it.
I will find my friends who are children of police and thus grew up super paranoid. They will tell you exactly where the weapons are in their house to the inch. My friends in the military.
All right, so you're telling me that if you hid a baseball bat under your bed,